it live! Do it live!
And we've done it live. I bet you do it.
No, we're doing it live from 95.
95.
On top of a volcano. And today we've got two cameras. We've got one up there, which I'm going to look at right now instead of the screen.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on another week here on top of a volcano in Berlin, El Salvador.
And we are week 95.
Yeah, 95, Bitcoin City.
Yeah.
I feel really unorganized today. Nikki and we spent last night preparing that new intro for you. We hope you really enjoyed that.
Yes.
Yeah, also in the evening, at the end, we've got a little change as well. So it's just a little bit more professional than it has been. I guess now that we're in a more professional studio.
Yeah, and I think because you've done the Bitcoin Berlin intros and things, you're sort of feeling like maybe our one needed a bit of love.
Yes, I did. I did feel like our one needed a little bit of love. Yeah. It's been neglected for 94 episodes. Sats, shout out. I'm just going to quickly have a look. This week we didn't sell any of our courses. I'm just going to say, Rumble. Yes, we started streaming on Rumble as well. Okay, that's good. I'm just getting a notification about that. So that is awesome. It worked this week. Didn't go so well last week. And nothing in the Blink wallet, which is not a problem. Let's have a quick look in the Strike wallet, because normally Mark from Bitcoin is in here. He gets a shout out even though he hasn't seen sats. How about that guy? That's how consistent he is. And the Lightning wallet. Remember, we have the Get Alby one here too.
Yeah, but we did get the something on Get Alby this morning.
Oh, that was NOSTR.
Oh, NOSTR.
Yeah, they were NOSTR people, which is really cool.
All right.
And big thank you to Tim on the desk.
Yeah,
today. Thank
we've
you,
got Tim again. It's awesome. Thank you, Tim.
He's doing a great job of the new setup. Quick crash course. James stressing out over microphones not picking up and stuff, but we solved it. Yeah. All right. Should we
go?
Please like, subscribe, notify, all those things. And also down in the description, you'll find links to our service today, and follow the little flag down here. That little flag is going to move along, and when it gets to service, that is when we're going to talk about Design Sats, who actually made this t-shirt. Who designed the t-shirt for us. I wish I could turn around easier.
But there is a photo of the back of them.
There is a photo,
yeah. There is a photo. So you will see a photo. We've had a huge week this week, but before we get into that, what I'd like to do is quickly go through the events. Now, just remember, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll get a lot more detail. You get links to all the events that are coming up in El Salvador to do with Bitcoin. As much as we know, if people don't let us know, we do try and search for things, but sometimes we're not, don't get it all. Okay, Monday nights we have, of course, the meeting at the Berlin Bitcoin Center. My First Bitcoin have an open home every Tuesday. Bitcoin Casual Meetup. Oh, that was Bitcoin Casual. Oh, and then also there's a Bitcoin Casual Meetup on Tuesday in San Salvador. We have Bitcoin Beach Friday dinners.
Yes.
Then we have the Bitcoin Farmers Market in Berlin this Sunday, which is awesome. So please, if you want to come up and check Berlin out, come up on Sunday and check it out. It is at the Standard, which is where Tim is hanging out most of his time, which is cool.
Yeah, it's a cool location.
And then, of course, there is the Bitcoin Farmers Market on the 16th of June the following week down in Alzonte. We've got the NOSTR Devs Meetup, which is on the last Wednesday of the month, which will be the 26th this month. And that's at the Bitcoin Embassy. We have the My First Bitcoin, which is on the last Thursday of the month to be confirmed. Bitcoin Beach on the last Friday of every month at Palo Verde. And then it looks like Bitcoin Beach is doing a Bitcoin Island. It looks like it's the first Saturday of the month by what I'm looking at. So that's going to La Playa, leaving Alzonte at about 6 a.m. in the morning. But if you are around, that's it is a really good trip. So well worth going to do. It's
actually really awesome that Bitcoin Beach making an effort to make that a regular thing. Because it's personally it's really difficult to get to. It's not something where, like Berlin, you can drive here and it's 3 hours, right? That's not a big deal as long as you use Waze, don't use Google Maps. But in terms of going to La Playa, you could drive to the port, but you'd have no idea how to get on a boat to go to Bitcoin Island. Like, it's quite a challenge. So it's great that these guys are doing a regular trip. Shout out to the Bitcoin Beach team for making that happen. And My First Bitcoin may still be involved at the moment.
Yes, I think they are. And then also adopting BTC, we can't forget about that. Now, this is in on the 19th, the 16th to the 17th of November. But on the 15th, you're going to have My First Bitcoin Unconference and the movie night on the 15th too.
Yes.
And then there will be something happening down at the Alzonte. They're looking like doing a Spanish I can't remember what it was called. I do apologise. I need to write that down.
Alzonte are going to do a Spanish mini conference.
Yes.
And kind of My First Bitcoin are going to do a mini conference.
Yep. And then Berlin.
Yeah.
So if you're going to come in November, make sure you at least book
extra time. Always book extra time. Come early, stay late, because you're going to have a good time here in El Salvador, exploring and experiencing Bitcoin, especially in Berlin. With I reckon we've got over 130 businesses and merchants that are accepting now. Not that many are on the map, but they're definitely, we've got them because some of them are mobile. Yeah. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah. So remember to subscribe to the newsletter, because that will be how you'll get a lot more details.
Okay. Right, we're going to go to Monday?
Yep.
And a clicky thing works. Look at that. Camera change.
Right, we're over here now. This is awesome.
So Monday, big day working from home. Got out on Monday to organise the live. Got our live organised. We come to the centre at the moment. So the Bitcoin Berlin Community Centre, we have this podcast studio here. One of the reasons we come and do it in here now is because it sounds amazing.
Yes.
The equipment's going to be upgraded again this month. So that first camera is a little bit fuzzy. This one is really sharp, so you can check out our sharp haircuts, which we get in Bitcoin here in Berlin. But just keep an eye out for it, because I don't know where I'm going down there. We had AJ Alex turn up, who's from the Plan B network, also involved with Kubo Plus and Node Nation and a number of other projects. He came to spend a couple of days up here, which was amazing, and he gave us an amazing connection on Friday, so we'll come back to that.
Yes.
And then we had our Monday meeting, which is always lots of fun. Who spoke on the Monday meeting?
Oh, there's a variety. So we did a bit of a chat just in regards to the podathon that we were having, and then Charlie and Andre talked about remote work.
They talked about remote work, which was really cool. I think they inspired a number of locals, because there are locals here who have remote call center jobs, and so here in Berlin they do it remotely, and the internet here is really good. It's great. El Salvador's internet is great. So if you're a remote worker, it's awesome. And classic pupusas for dinner. Huge number of people were.
It was quite cool. We had a lot of visitors. And so from all over the world, turned out it was just really cool to be able to sit and have pupusas and chat to them. Yeah. I'm
looking at our setup. I feel like I should have been.
I know.
You are.
Yeah, I just need to bring my shoulder.
Yeah. We do that. Yeah. We can mix it up.
That's right.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
All right. Tuesday. Right. So we had our early morning Berlin Action meeting, which is 7:30. Then I spent the morning in the centre, which was good. I'm pretty sure. Did Tim come with muffins? Oh, maybe he didn't. No, he didn't come with muffins. I don't think there were muffins on Tuesday. No pressure.
No pressure. Then we had some Bitcoin tech people, and that was really good, because James was spent the time in the afternoon with them in the centre, and they worked out a little sort of a problem with the K1. So we had two visitors, a couple of guys who are basically nomadic. They travel around the world. I guess they're very much from the States, but they don't live in the States at all. And anyway, one of them figured out a way, by accident, to double spend on the K1. And the reason we're okay to talk about this at the moment is because Edgar from K1 has already fixed the problem. So we made a video about how to replicate it, and we sent it to Edgar, and he was like, "Oh wow, that's a bit more serious than I thought." And he got that fixed, so that was awesome. Yeah, so that was good. And James spent the afternoon also as well in the podcast studio fixing technical things, getting everything ready for the podathon. And we all went to Rustico for dinner with AJ Alex and the two visiting Bitcoiners. So that was really nice dinner.
That Rustico is one of our favourites. It's got a good atmosphere, good quality food and price range. It's very easy to go to for us, very close.
And they accept Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And they listen to us when we ask them to turn the music down.
We're fussy. We're fussy customers. All right, we're doing Wednesday.
Yep.
I like the pen's working today as well. This is great. All right, we had a day at home to work and I spent most of the time working on the podcast software for the podathon. So we had a pretty awesome setup, if I may say so myself. We were pushing the boundaries of what we could do.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to you, James, because you have just spent, we decided about a month ago that we were going to do a podathon for the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. Yes. And
it was huge technical learning and putting together what you did.
Yes.
So it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you worked flipping hard.
Well, I was actually very impressed that Nikki took the administration off me and she organised the 30-odd people that were coming on the podathon over the 12 hours. That is something I didn't want to do. It's not something I enjoy. And for me, that was the hard work. And I'm glad that Nikki did that for me. So she was doing that on Wednesday, which was great. And then in the evening, we went to Bitcoin B Dave's podathon. Bitcoin B Dave's pulled pork dinner at his place to try his sandwich with pickles. Oh no, that's the wrong sandwich. Wrong sandwich. That's pan con pollo. Yeah. We had surde con pollo, I guess, at Dave's.
Yes.
All right.
It was really good.
Yes.
But what can I just say? But that night, what I loved about it, I think there was more Salvadorians than there was foreigners.
It was a 50-50, at least 50-50 mix. Yeah, it was great.
I mean, how amazing is that? We've got this group of friends now here, and they're new Bitcoiners coming into Bitcoin. They want to know more, and everyone's coming together. It's awesome.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. A lot of Spanish and English being spoken.
Yeah.
AJ Alex from Plan B Network was there. It was great having a chat to him to talk about what they're doing on a global network, sovereignty, which I thought we had two really good discussions actually, Tuesday night and Wednesday night about sovereignty, because that may actually be the bigger picture in terms of what Bitcoin offers. But yeah, it was interesting. All right, service. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're moving over here.
Oh, I like this. Tim is organized on the cameras. This is really cool. He's got a plan. Man with a plan. All right. Today's service, Design Sats. He's over on the side there right now. I asked Andre to design his own panel because I said I was just going to make an ugly one for him, and he brought out a classic designer thing, which is minimalistic. Yep. So it tells you very little about what he does. But if you go to his Twitter profile, which is in the description down below, you can check out his profile and a portfolio that he has in there.
I mean, Andre designs for Bitcoin.
He does. Literally for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, yeah. He will only take Bitcoin. Or meat. If you buy him meat, he may take that as well. Yeah. But Bitcoin only designer. Basically all his projects are around Bitcoin projects. Yeah. So it's really cool. If you go check out his portfolio, I think it's a Dribble account. It's quite cool. You see a whole heap of past projects that he's done, and he's done some really creative stuff. He whipped up these t-shirts last minute for us. He also did he helped us out with the flyer for the podathon, and he did the economy of Bitcoin stuff.
He does websites for Bitcoin Beach.
He did the new logo for Berlin. That's just the Berlin stuff, and like Nikki says, Bitcoin Beach.
Blink.
Yes, he does a heap of work for Blink.
Adopting Bitcoin.
Yes, adopting Bitcoin. There he is again with his laser eyes.
Yeah. So he does heaps. He's really talented. Yes. He works hard. He works quickly. That's what I found.
Very quickly.
We can send him some information and what we want, and it comes back. And it's so easy to just go, oh, can you just change this or do this? And it's very easy for him to come back and do that. Oh, the rubbish bin.
Oh yeah, the Berlin rubbish bins that were deployed. If you want a Bitcoin designer that actually understands the Bitcoin culture, like this guy calls everyone out. Like if somebody says something that's not Bitcoin, he will make a joke about it and pull you back around to being Bitcoin. He's very sharp. But my point is that he understands the culture. So if you're looking for a designer who you can pay in Bitcoin and will understand the culture and do work for you, reach out to Andre.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said all the details below. Yeah.
All in the description. You can do all sorts of things in the description, like sign up to our newsletter, find links to the Adopting Bitcoin conference, find a link to subscribe to the Friday show for Berlin, which 8 o'clock on Friday, there is a live show. It'll be in Spanish this week as well.
So the more subscribers we can get on the Bitcoin Berlin SV YouTube site, the better, because we really want to build that platform. Yes. It is for the centre. It's
we'll talk about it more in a few minutes. All right, is that it for the service? We're going to go to Thursday.
Yes, Thursday.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so
this is Flash.
What do we do?
I'm looking forward to the new cameras this month, because it's going to look even better.
All right. So I was at the centre early on Thursday morning and spent the day working. James spent the day working actually on the podcast for the podathon. He had lots to do to make sure that all the different cameras, all different sounds, just even the setups. So, I don't know if any of you watched, but if you're watching, you would have seen there was different scenes where you would have had the studio and you would have had the front room and you would have had the remote cameras. And so it was really good. James had to work on getting all those set up. And so they're all done and ready for someone just to pull in. And then we also received a really lovely painting. There it is. For the Career Centre. This is Paddy Ingalls. She's a local Berlin artist and really amazing stuff. We've actually commissioned her to do another piece of artwork for us as well for the Career Centre. And
on the live, we actually went to her cafe. We've talked about her cafe so much, we rave about it because it's a good experience. Part of exploring and experiencing Berlin. But we went in there and I think she must have sold half a dozen pieces of artwork.
She did.
Off the wall. Amazing.
While we went in.
Because Shooter was here and he was like, I need some of that. And then I think, did Charlie buy some or something? Yeah, it was crazy. We bought one over the camera.
Einat bought some as well.
Yeah.
So
cool.
So that was really lovely. Our friend Einat turned up from the beach to support us for the few days, which was really lovely having her come in, and she got in behind the camera too, or in front of the camera, should I say, which was really awesome. And then we also went back to Rustico's for dinner and we paid with Bitcoin.
Yeah, that was good. Rustico. Yeah. All right. It's funny how many times we've been this week.
I know.
When you said that, I was like, wow, have we really been 3 times this week?
Yeah, no, we went twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Oh, because Dave. I know what it was. All right, my mind is thinking about other things. All right, Friday. So Friday, basically, we got up early and we came into the centre and started setting up. Big day. It was an amazing day. 12-hour podathon. We started at 7 a.m. and we went through to 7 p.m. to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Bitcoin Berlin. It was so cool. Honestly, it was. It was a great experience. It went really smoothly. Thankfully, the stream stayed online the entire time. That was my biggest fear. The second biggest fear was that some of the video feeds weren't going to go so well. The main problem we had was audio in here. The audio when people were on the street was actually connecting, but
a couple of times for me it wasn't.
But the hosts couldn't hear the people on the street. But the main thing was the viewers could hear everything the entire time. So that's a little bug we got to iron out for the future. Otherwise, it was great. The best part was watching the live cams. Oh, whoa! Great job with the podathon. 14,474 sats. Thank you. Someone who must have watched. That was amazing. Thank you. We appreciate that. We even had the Get Alby thing on the live show, which was really cool. That was quite nifty. Actually, Design Sats managed to spam it plenty for us, which means I'm going to have to make adjustments because when someone else decides to spam this, I need to slow it down a little bit. But yeah.
It was a huge day. I think a hands off to everybody who was here behind the cameras, in front of the cameras, doing, just even just being in the centre. I think what was really lovely, and a lot of people have actually said this to us, is that camera in the front room was really neat because you just saw people interacting, doing things.
Yes.
Being out in the street was lots of fun. We got to spend some sats and just show how easy it is to pay with Bitcoin.
Yes.
As well as, Charlie was able, through the camera, to pay for a painting. So there's just so many, and we showed Paddy paying a bill through the Blink wallet. She already had someone that we've already paid, and so she was able to pull them up and pay their
boosters
invoice.
for breakfast, paid the invoices, took a moto taxi, and we watched all of the people, must have been 30 people, literally sitting under a marquee on the street. That's how many people are waiting to get into the bank to get money out. And we paid the moto taxi live in front of them with an instant peer-to-peer transaction. It was so cool. But massive thank you to all the people that came on the show in person and remotely. We had Napoleon Bitdriver came up in person. We had Bitcoin Shooter here in person. He's doing a little bit of a thing up here as well, which is amazing. Recommend watching his clip at the end. I'm starting to timestamp the video as well, so people can easily skip through to the names. But his segment was very good. He had very good energy on it. And we had a pretty cool guest thanks to AJ Alex. From Plan B Network. We had Jack Mellors from Strike on, and that was like a pretty, I took a screenshot, it's in the photo roll today, but that was pretty special.
I think that was it was great to that recognition of all the hard work that's gone in for this last year, that everyone has done, and to have that recognition that AJ was able to pull that in, and all those amazing people, and the two people they were on, but we kind of missed them because of a couple of technical issues. And one was John Dennehy from My First Bitcoin. We will get him up, and we will do an interview with him up on maybe on one of our lives. And then also Prem, who was the first person or foreigner here to buy some land.
First Bitcoiner to come in and buy land here in Bitcoin Berlin, Bitcoin City, on top of a volcano that mines Bitcoin.
James loves that.
I do. Honestly, I live on top of a volcano that mines Bitcoin with geothermal energy, and it is the largest Bitcoin circular economy in El Salvador. This is nuts. It really is. And then I got all these other crazy people who also think this is a good idea.
And then we had dinner. We absolutely exhausted. We closed up pretty quick, just after 7 o'clock, turned off the lights, turned off all the equipment, and headed off down to Zavici's, and we had dinner down there. Paid with Bitcoin.
Great group dinner.
Group, but everyone was pretty shattered.
But
it was awesome.
There's Miss Tourism as well. So Miss Tourism for El Salvador is actually from Berlin, and she was on the show as well. So many, we had locals on the show that were talking about their perspective on how Bitcoin has changed things here for them, which is great. It was really impressive. Really impressive. So we're going to move to Saturday?
Saturday, absolutely. Right, Saturday. So for us, it was definitely a sleep in. James even longer. He was
too much screen
whacked.
time in a hot room. With lights. These lights are intense.
And then we actually picked our second pineapple so far from our garden, and so there is a picture of James with the pineapple, but that was amazing. It was bright yellow, and we sort of looked and we thought, about time we picked that, and you didn't even have to really touch it, did you?
It snapped. I took out a knife to cut it off, and I pulled it back and it snapped off, and I was like, wow, okay, that's definitely ready. But that's our second beach pineapple. That one must be about it's a little bit young. It was about 3 months younger than the other one, maybe. That's good. We grew them from the beach up here. It's awesome.
And we had Aynat staying with us, so Aynat and I headed to the centre, and we met up with Charlie, and we went and purchased some plants, one for the Career Centre here in the Bitcoin Centre, and then Charlie wanted some for his garden and also for his property that he rents out called the Eagle's Nest. So if you are coming up to Berlin, you've got a couple of options. You've got the standard and you've got the Eagle's Nest, where you can look at renting out, and
lots of other local places as well. These are just the Bitcoiners that have set up accommodation. I mean, we're not talking about the locals. The locals also have great accommodation around here as well. There's some pretty cool experiences.
And then Aynat and I went down to Cafe 303 and we had a frappe and pancakes, which we paid with Bitcoin while James slept. And then we got home and Aynat left, and then James and I just had a really quiet afternoon. James did fix our towel rails, which was really awesome.
I'm so proud of our towel rails. Man, they're so cool.
And then what did we do? Then we watched that movie.
Yes. One. So there's a if you guys know BTC Pay Server,
That's right.
I learned a little bit of history. So BTC Pay Server was actually spawned from the Block Wars, and it's a cool movie. I should actually... I posted it. We even had Rockstar Dev, who was in the movie. He came up and visited us a month ago? March, while Nikki was in New Zealand. And he was like, oh, you got to watch the movie. We just finished filming it. And we watched it on YouTube. It's for free. You can go check it out on our Twitter feed. But it was really interesting just to learn a little bit more history, seeing different people's perspectives about what happened. And it was good. Good movie. Recommend, if you're into Bitcoin stuff, it's a good thing to check out. Yeah.
And that was Sunday.
Was that Sunday? Did I forget to...
No, we're now on Sunday now.
Oh, we're now on Sunday, okay.
Yeah, you can move on.
Yeah. Alrighty. Again, we had a lazy morning. And we went to the centre to work on the career centre. So we got here late morning, and we built we turned the painting into a sound panel, which was to absorb the sound. So like these panels here, these are actually just calico material, and it's got foam in behind it. It's about 3 inches thick in total. It's just a wooden frame. But it's made massive difference to the audio in here, which is why you should come up and check out the podcast studio. There's also a classroom, the welcome room, where you can read books and learn all sorts of things about Bitcoin.
So, did Jane say? We have to come make sure you come up to Berlin when you're in El Salvador.
Yeah. So it was a hive of activity, actually, because there were the English classes happening, people were having meetings and planning things. And then we went down to the market in the square. Yeah. And there was the Gastronomica, where we actually had pan con pollo, which... there we are with Kitty, Nikki and Kitty. They were great sandwiches, $3 each, and we pay in Bitcoin. Yeah. Really good sandwich for that. Then we had a look at a potential place that was coming up for rent. So there's always places here in Berlin that are turning over if you're interested in short or long-term accommodation. We headed to Patty Inglis's cafe for a cool drink. We had a really cool... I actually had a caramello frappe thingy.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, lots of sugar. Good for me, but not good for me. It was a fun treat. Nikki had a fruit smoothie thing.
No, I just had a... wouldn't call it smoothie, just a nice crushed ice sort of drink.
With fruit?
Yeah.
And then... after fixing our plumbing, we had more plumbing issues. Our house is really awesome at the moment. I mean that's not a facetious James comment. That's a serious James comment, because we've gone through some real plumbing issues while we've been there, and we've made a lot of improvements. But basically, it was kind of funny because our drain got extra blocked during the week to the point where it started gushing out over the floor. And we didn't realize that when the plumber fixed it the other day, he let some of the sludge slide through, and it was building up and causing more problems. So with a bit of drain cleaner, our drain is now working the way it should. Woo! So happy about that. So we got awesome working taps, awesome working drains, awesome towel rails. Yeah, everything's great. And then basically after dinner, we made that awesome intro that you guys got to enjoy, and I hope you had a bit of a giggle with that, because so far everyone we've shown it to has been like, that is pretty funny.
And I did all our notes for that one.
Yes, and Nikki spent time writing up all these lovely notes that I just get to read and not have to worry about thinking about. So that was our Sunday.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, the only thing is a Q&A. Normally I feel like we can watch the Q&A happening, but we're gonna find out where it is right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's Tim's pointing at the cameras. We're going to change
cameras.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a...
Bear with us, folks, while we pull
live
up
chat. Okay.
our live chat. And we're going to answer your questions and answers. If you would like to subscribe to our newsletter, it is down in the description down below. There's a link to Design Sats down there. Join our newsletter to get all of the events that are coming up, and ask questions, because we're about to answer them.
Look up.
Yes, look up. Okay,
camera. Here we go. Super Pilotish. Hello, amigos. Hello, Super Pilotish. Thank you for joining us on Friday. We really appreciate you being able to tune in. It was
I am
awesome.
so sorry about the audio. I think everybody could hear you, but we in the studio couldn't. But Super Pilotish was a legend. He had a whiteboard.
He did. That was classic. That was good.
That was so good. I was like, it did not surprise me, but I was super impressed. I was like, well, I can see that you would do that. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Thank you.
Woot damn, just missed the intro.
You have to go back and watch it, Mark.
You're going to have to go
rewind.
back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's good. Super Pilot-ish. YouTube audio and video are good. Oh, today, awesome. Thank you. We're getting better at this, and hopefully I'll be stressing less next week. But it'll be new cameras. We'll have 3
and
awesome
we'll have a dedicated laptop
person. Oh, is Tim going to be a dedicated person for us?
A dedicated person.
We have a dedicated laptop.
He's busy. I don't know what he's up to.
Totally, he's totally zoned out over there. All right.
Mark, lol, just rewound. Well done. And I did send sats. Check your wallet of Satoshi.
Wallet of Satoshi. Okay. Must have been a bit late then.
Just skipped Monday to Friday. You just want to talk about the potathon.
Yeah. Yes. Pretty much.
Yes.
Pulling up the wallet of Satoshi. Just do it. 21 sats. He did watch the start. And we just got 21 sats. Was a great podcast. Awesome. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love that.
That was so well done. Hope they do it again next year. Yeah. It could absolutely be an option to do it as a yearly thing.
Yeah.
I think each year we can get better at it. We can check. I do.
The main thing would be sorting out that remote audio, and we need to do that because we really want to have in-person guests here because the experience in the studio is really good.
Yeah. You have this sort of space where you can just sort of have a chat, and when you actually are having someone that you're talking to over the camera, you sort of feel it's not quite the same. It's
not the same.
No.
And it's like Mike from Bitcoin Beach who came on the show. Thank you, Mike. That was amazing. We're looking at that camera now. He does all of his in person in Bitcoin Beach, and you get better visual quality. Like this visual quality right here is awesome. And wait until we get the new cameras, and it's going to stop that flickering too. Like that flickering is an energy issue. I thought I'd solved it, but the electricity from it's dodgy cables. But James is rambling. If you come to Berlin and you want to be on the show, let us know. Because it's a great experience.
Absolutely. Make sure you're here for a Friday morning.
Yeah, Friday mornings.
Friday mornings. Okay. Super Pilot-ish. Technical issues happen. The most important thing is you do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We didn't let our dream be a dream. We're living the dream. Yep.
Mark, thumbs up.
Yep.
Super Pilot-ish, you're welcome. Super Pilot-ish. I saw Jack Mellors live. That was awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
He was also doing a presentation in San Salvador for Plan B Network, and they also, I think he probably went to the inauguration as well. I'm guessing they tried to really bunch it in. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, by the way, on Saturday, the president was officially sworn in.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put that in there.
Yeah. We had more important stuff like Bitcoin City. Market Bitcoin. I'll have to send me a contact for the Eagle's Nest. Oh, okay. Yes. Did you talk to Tim?
Tim for the Sanders.
Charlie, and then you can also use BTC Map. Big shout out to Big BTC Map. Nathan from BTC Map also tuned in on the show because BTC Map's a huge part of us showing the proof of work or logging the proof of work that we've actually onboarded these businesses, which is great.
Okay.
Man, short session on the chat.
It's only 2 people.
Oh, there's Gladys.
That's at the beginning.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you, Gladys. Great to see you. Looking forward to your next visit, which will be awesome. That's it. Okay.
Yeah. So just, I think this week, things to remember that's on is tomorrow or tonight if you're in Berlin, the meetup here.
Yes, Monday meetup. Every Monday.
Yeah, Tuesday. If you want to go and have a look at the open home at My First Bitcoin, do that. Tomorrow night is the weekly meetup in San Salvador at Honolulu. And then we also, of course, Bitcoin Beach have a dinner on Friday night. And then the Bitcoin market is up here in Berlin this Sunday. So why not come for a weekend? Come and hang out. You could stay at the Standard. You could stay at the Eagles. Oh no, you can't stay at the Eagles Nest. It's already booked. But you can stay at the Standard, and if the Standard's full, we can share you some other places. But yeah, come out and check out what Berlin's all about. I think.
Yeah, at the Standard, you can even swim Olympic-sized swimming pool if you swim 52 lengths of the pool.
Yeah.
Tim worked it out. He did the math. 52 lengths, and you do an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
And adopting BTC. Make sure they have extended the first lot of ticket prices, so they've extended either to the 21st of June or to the 1st of July, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But make sure you'll get your tickets because prices do keep going up month after month after this month.
I just realised I should check Rumble as well. Because we're live on Rumble.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on there. It's showing me ads and rubbish.
Yeah.
One of the... Oh, we don't even have... Do we have a like? We only got one person watching. No comments on Rumble. I'm giving it 1 like right now. Does that cheat? Is that cheating? So Bitcoin, adopting Bitcoin, do book tickets... because you need to start booking accommodation, transportation, everything like that. We don't know what the speaker list is going to be like yet. We're applying to speak, which should be good. So that'll be something. There's reason enough. Even though you see us once a week, it'll be twice a week because almost. Remember, on Friday 8 a.m. we're also going to do a live from the studio. It's the Berlin show. So make sure you subscribe to the Berlin channel, which now has almost 120 subscribers, which is awesome. Yeah,
and it's in Spanish this Friday.
Yes.
Okay, so Bitcoin Berlin SV is the name of the channel, and it's the Spanish week this week. So it's all going to be exciting to see what's going on.
I just remembered because I forget all the people, but Jamie from the Bitcoin Hardware Store came up for the Podathon. Massive shout out to you guys, and Jamie and his partner, and also Papusa Games.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you to those guys. I mean, it's a big drive to come up, but these guys are dedicated, and we really appreciate it.
And Darwin.
Oh, Darwin as well from Tianki. Yeah, no, that is awesome. Yeah, we didn't forget about you guys. Well, we did forget, but it's not that we don't appreciate that you guys did it. And I'm going to timestamp the video and make sure everyone's mentioned in there.
All right.
That's it?
That's it.
Tim, roll that outro.